Guys and girls, how are you doing today? It's a really amazing day. Listen, I didn't plan to do this, but I'll do it anyway. Fuck it. Now, don't complain about shitty recording. I recorded this, I was sitting under the stone, so you can imagine the sound can never be fucking dope. But yeah, let's do it anyway. Now, can you borrow me 90 years of your fucking life? I'm kidding, guys. I just need 2.3333333 a minute of your time to share with you this very important message. And trust me, it's going to be really a worth your flipping time. I want to talk about two things that every single woman needs to learn from this wonderful person, the mother of the nation, Winnie Madikizela Mandela. I like to call her Mama Winnie, which is a cool thing to say to a wonderful person like her. Winnie has been a very amazing person, I must say. And two things that I've learned about her that I think are really, really important, especially in a woman's personality. First thing first, she's been a great leader. And second thing, she's been a very beautiful woman. Now, I want to talk about this in details. I don't want to waste much time, but I think it's very important to cover it in details because they always say the devil is in the detail. Now, I've mentioned that she's a great leader, and I've also mentioned that she's been a very beautiful person. Guys, I'm going to be biased here. I'm a guy, obviously, I appreciate the beauty of a woman, but I'm going to explain exactly what it is that I'm talking about here. Same as I'm talking about the leadership that she had possessed. I want to be very specific what it is that I'm talking about here to help most of the future babes. A great leader she has been. Now, guys, let's talk about this. She has been through the tough times of life. Let's just be fucking honest, guys. I mean, if you're looking at the babes of today, they'll talk about their amazing, visit to Dubai with a bae, something like that, or a Gucci bag that a bae bought somewhere in Thailand. They'll talk about things like that. They'll talk about some really amazing high heels that they happened to buy some other time and they were rocking it in some of the amazing party that took place in one of the amazing hotel in the world. Now, I'm not saying all of this is bad. It's not bad at all, but I'm just trying to make the point here that unfortunately she didn't have all those luxuries in life. She had a taste of good times as well, like any other person. But I just wanted to point out that look, this is a woman that knows what it's like to live through a rough patch. So yeah, you can tell that she's not one of those women that had a glamorous lifestyle during their youth. She had to live her life through struggles, and you can tell. I mean, she stood for what she believed in. She's been quite involved in standing for humanity, and I think it's not just because of her husband was involved in that. I think you can tell from herself as well that she had it in her heart that what, enough is enough. This apartheid has to come into an end. It's not good for anyone. So yeah, look, guys, I mean, I've learned a couple of things about her which I wanted to share with you because I think these are the things that really revealing how good she has been when it comes to leadership. I want you to imagine, because obviously this is something that we can only imagine. We were not there at the time, but I think it's something that really we can imagine because we're human beings. Imagine at a very young age, I mean, you only have two daughters and your husband is jailed for 27 years. Guys, that's not a joke, all right? You just go crazy just because your husband went out with the boys and, you try calling everyone, nobody's answering, and then you're mad. You're mad for days, And I'm talking about a woman that really had to be by herself for freaking 27 flipping years. That's not a joke, guys. Besides that, her husband had to be taken away from her for 27 years, which is not a joke on itself, guys. We've also learned that herself was also jailed a couple of times, and she'd been through solitary confinement when she was tortured. And we've also heard that at one stage she had her house firebombed. Now, guys, I'm talking about a woman that knows what it's like to feel the pain. I'm talking about a woman that knows what it's like to be tortured. But what I like about this wonderful lady is that, she stood for what she believed in, and let me say this, any woman that has a quality to stand for what she believed in is a great leader. And this is something that we need from the women. I think you've said it yourself that at one stage, men were trash. It is true that we can't rely on men, guys. We need women that would stand for what they believe in. And I want to tell you the secret from the man's perspective. Now, here's a secret I wanted to share with you. A woman that has an ability and audacity to stand the pain has a special place in every man's heart. Period. Let me repeat this. A woman that has an audacity and the ability to stand the pain has got a special place in every man's heart. Period. Now, I'm telling you the secret, and very few men would tell you this. Now, guys, let's talk about the beauty. I mean, she's been a beauty of Africa. Nobody can argue that. Alright. And to be honest, personally, I just loved her nose. She had this protruding nose that was noticeable. Now, my friend used to say a nose in a female's face is more like a wheel styling in a GTI. It just exaggerates the whole look. And she had that nose that actually was noticeable. I just loved it. Now, this reminds me of the picture that he took with Udada when they were coming off the prison. Like Udada at the time, guys, let's just be honest, you could tell Uti was coming from the prison. There was not much going on in his life. And just because he had brought Uwini into that picture, I still think today it's a picture of decades. It's a wonderful picture to just look at, you know. Just because of her presence into that picture, it makes that picture shine. You know, the smile and how actually, you know, both of them are posing. You know, you could just tell Uguti even with that now is starting to feel brave. That's the quality of a beautiful woman. She makes you feel brave, even if you know that you are not that brave. That is a beautiful woman, guys. Now, another thing that is so noticeable in her beauty is that the beauty was coming from within. She is a woman that could smile. You know, she smiled with the heart. I was also watching the graduation party of the graduation speech of Dr. Ndlumzi. You know, she was giggling as she was delivering the speech. She's been an amazing an amazing person with a personality that is so adorable. And I think that what actually made her a charismatic person that she's been. And I think that brings us to the second point of this video, that if you're a beautiful person, or to all beautiful babes out there, you got to be able to bring your beauty from the heart. And you're going to be able to do that through your smile. There is nothing a liability like a beautiful woman that can't smile. And I think this is something that Mama Winnie has been great at, and we should learn at that from her. She's really been amazing at it, and I think there's nobody who's going to teach us like she has done. And in closing, guys, I just wanted to say, smiling, it's a skill. I just learned this very recently. You can learn how to smile. You can't fake it. I mean, you have to learn how to smile genuinely. And to most beautiful babes out there, guys, listen. You gotta do your makeup, you gotta do your hair, you gotta make sure you have everything on point. But listen, let me tell you, if you can't fucking smile, that's going to become a huge problem. And I want you to understand, this is a quality that most of the guys dig. I personally dig a smile from a woman. Listen, it's a very important feature of a woman. Let's just be fucking honest. Now, in closing, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you very much. It's been a life worth living. I mean, you've done great things for Africa. You've done great things for us. And yeah, we'll always cherish your life. May your soul rest in peace, Mama Winnie. We're so sad, you know, that we have to say goodbye to you. But I mean, your life has been really a blessing to us. And yeah, as I've just said, we will cherish your life. And yeah, thanks for everything that you've done for Africa. Thanks for, you know, setting us free. Now, to you babes, to you beauties of this country, or to you slave queens of this country, or of this country according to Mbalula, because to Mbalula, this country has become a country. We are fine with that, Mbalula. It's okay, buddy. Otherwise, you take someone into flipping, I don't know. What are you a minister of now, bro? I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that now you have two responsibilities. You have to share this video with everyone that you think deserve this. You know, I think your friends would love to hear what this video has to deliver in terms of the message. The second thing is that obviously I want to hear your comments. Everybody would love to hear what you have to say. What are the qualities that you loved from Umama? Because Umama had many qualities. I just picked two. I mean, you can pick as many as you want. She had many. So yeah, it is a 10. Now,